Don't be shy, 誇らしく流されたりしないよ。ゆっくりと咲かせましょう、清く正しく。So welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm just gonna assume, until I see chat, I'm just gonna address the YouTube audience. So welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. On our last exciting episode, we left off with me being asked a very dangerous question. So let's get right back into it. Sayori was saying, thank you, I don't need that right now. So, Sayori asked if Yuri wanted to walk home together, who would you walk home with? And, I mean, you know, a peon would just be like, well, I will just vote for the path that I want. And that's what I'm doing. No, my reasoning is, I always walk home with Sayori, so she's just gonna have to be mature about this and accept that I would at least give walking home with Yuri a shot. If she requested it, I'd be a dick to just be like, how about no? Alright, one thing. So, following this reasoning, I'm gonna say I don't like this covers her eyes. That almost feels intentional for some reason, but I'm gonna fingers crossed this doesn't get Yuri stabbed or any other. Walking home with Yuri, huh? What does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to yeah, right, man? You wouldn't turn her down. That would be... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit... No! Sayori, you troll! There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Yuri isn't interested in me. She just let me feed her chocolates is all. Right, I should turn off this fan for now. I don't even know if it's audible, but it's not important. No, what happened was, mere minutes before the stream began, my neighbors decided to cook up some asbestos-coated rat assholes, as far as I can tell, and that wafted right in here, and it was clinging to everything. So I just turned on the fan, sprayed some vinegar, and hoped that would solve the problem. But I'm basically gonna have my nose buried in this tea, which is currently too hot to actually drink. So. Anyway, well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. What, how hot Yuri is? Is she gonna live up to her name? Because that'd be great. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Okay, oh, you're saying that like heartfelt. Everyone is different. Say so. That's really hey Sayori, no, girl, you gotta get these wrong ideas out of your head. Feels like she's a girl who tries really hard, too hard. She has an unhealthy obsession about some things that's making her try harder than she oughta be trying. She's trying too hard. Just take it easier on yourself. Be good to yourself, Sayori. You're an alright kid. If something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Now, I assume that the festival is going to be when things start popping off, and I imagine they're just going to pop off hard and fast. This is my prediction. I've been going with that. Graveyard is not what I want to click after that. Let's go with music. Yeah, she likes music. Massacre. Journey. Let's go on a journey. Sugar! That's gotta be hers. Lollipop, Rainbow. I like Memories. Oh, she likes Memories. That's right! Last time, Memories. Tenacious. Extreme. I should probably just start breezing through these. Or try to make the poem as I go, but like... I don't know, I could do a limerick. There once was a man from Nantucket. I don't even know where Nantucket is. I already screwed it up. This is why I'm not doing poetry right now. This is why I'm just picking the words. Contamination. Okay, so his heartbeat, because Doki Doki was for her, his heartbeat just... No, she just likes hearts beating. That's just her jam right now. That's what Natsuki's all about. Give me a nightgown. Really? She likes nightgowns? Weird. Might have to load this. Rain cloud, headphones. Headphones is just an object, so will Sayori like it? Natsuki, what? Alright, I gotta actually try now. Electricity. Incongruent. Determination. Intellectuals. It's kind of a douchey thing to have, isn't it? I do like effulgent. portrait. I'm gonna try portrait. Yeah, she likes portraits. I knew they'd be spooky enough. Unending, unstable, pure papa. That's gotta be a Sayori word. Adventure. I knew it. That's a Sayori word. Melancholy. This was a tough call. Judgment. Don't pick suicide. I feel like it'd just be generally bad. I feel like not only are each of these words bound to a girl, but that some of them will cause something bad to happen. And I feel like suicide is just something you don't want to talk about around all these mentally unstable girls. Alone, not sad. Landscape, yeah. Just keep it positive, man. Hold it together. Fireworks are a thing. Together is definitely Sayori. Uncanny. With uncanny. Philosophy. Not problems like, what is beauty? Because that would fall. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. There's blood all over my sleeves. Please, for the love of God, don't leave me roll them up for any reason. I was only able to get it off my hands. It's very sticky. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club, and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! I can't. Natsuki's just gonna sound different every single time. That's something we're all gonna have to live with. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. That's gonna suck. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica! Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Eating? Is it a problem that that's a specific thing to look forward to? Squid's a thing. People eat squid. Although I feel like this is firmly establishing that we are in Japan. It's not just like a visual novel in anime style. We're explicitly in Japan now, for what it's worth. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Why would she like I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Oh, that's like a Japanese pun. It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Okay, so this is now outside of the weird writing tip thing. She has shown fourth wall awareness, which is... I'm just saying, if we go down the list of people who have acknowledged the fourth wall, Deadpool's on it. Their reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori? I really wish these were color-coded so I could just know. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. How convenient. Oh. Oh no. Sayori. Hey Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. You should actually drink and put this down so you can see my face. Clearly that's why you're here. Not for the waifus. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone, bitch, you got problems. I was stupid enough to go looking for title card options for YouTube, so I saw a brief glimpse of a picture, which I didn't get to study well enough, but I'm already pretty confident I had one thing spoiled, so now I am just worried about Sayori. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Like, since the start of the day? Oh, it could be longer. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey Kate, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ake. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? You're a dip. You're a complete dip, AK. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? Shadow Moses, Shagawad, Psycho Mantis. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? I didn't realize that I would just ruin her soul by suggesting I wouldn't be a dick to Yuri. Come on. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Well, you know that you're in a game, so that's one thing. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. You don't just do that. You don't just drop that bomb and be like, oh no, forget I said that though. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Is it weird that certain little bits feel very visual novel to me? I'm not an expert on visual novels at all, but that particular sentiment just there felt like a very visual novel thing. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. It's almost like she has, you know, tact. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down? You're not, like, in love with her, bro. You just care about this person. It's not weird to be worried about your friend being all dejected. Nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it always feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Oh yeah, you! But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I chose your path, please don't make me regret it, Yuri. I chose your path, please respond. She won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. My man! I still have throat problems. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So I turned down the music partially because my Yuri voice is just quiet. So I could either read her in a normal voice, or I could try to yell it enough that it's not a problem. How loud can you make the soft-spoken girl? So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping it themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Yeah. She seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. That's quite romantic.
No, Yuri, don't get the wrong idea, girl.
Sorry. Sumimasen. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Okay. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too.
So I will notice that Natsuki is completely out of the running. She has no stake in this. It is now a completely Yuri versus Sayori thing. But she seems to like her, so she's a concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori,
she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Oh man. Just, yeah, embarrassed I invert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves.
So now she's convinced that I love Sayori, it sounds like.
As someone honest and caring may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So, I think that I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's a pretty good way to flip it, man.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. That's a weird... Alright. As long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. I mean, I offered to help, so... At this point, Sayori has no excuse. She's gotta acknowledge. Yeah, I actually do hope that people are into this. Let's see. Okay, everyone? Sorry, I should actually, properly acknowledge the chat. So yes, Spears, thank you for the, opportunity. I don't know, I've never been actually trial by fired before, but... I don't know, I feel unique. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Thanks, man. That's awesome.